All right, in this example, we're going to construct a Venn diagram. Now, this one's a little different because it's going to have three circles. So it's a little bit trickier. But again, you want to start in the middle. So let's look at it. 60 people were contacted and responded to a movie survey. The following information was obtained. 6 people liked comedies, dramas, and science fiction. 13 people liked comedies and dramas. 10 people liked comedies and science fiction. 11 people liked dramas and science fiction. 26 people liked comedies. 21 people liked dramas. 25 people liked science fiction. Use a Venn diagram to illustrate the survey's results. So what we need, if you notice, it keeps saying comedies, dramas, science fiction. We need 3 circles. Comedies, dramas, science fiction. Okay? And we want them all to intersect. And remember from the last example, we want to start here in the middle. That's where we want to begin. Okay? We want the people that like all 3. We are going to start with that. So we're going to start right here. And it says 6 people. I'm going to get a different color because some people don't see red that well. So it says 6 people like all 3. So we're going to go right here and we're going to put our 6 right here in the middle. Okay? Then let's go to the next one. It says 13 people like comedies and dramas. So between the C and the D circles, we need 13. Now let's look at that. I'm going to get a different color again. So 13 people like comedies and dramas. Here's comedies, here's dramas. This right here has to add to 13. We already have 6, so this piece would be 7. Now we have 13 that like comedies and dramas. Let's go back. 10 people like comedies and science fiction. Now notice what we're doing. We start with 3, then we go to the 2s, what they share. Okay, that's the order you should do it in. 10 like comedies and science fiction. Okay, here's comedies, here's science fiction. That's this right here should add to 10. We have 6, so we need 4 more. 11 people like dramas and science fiction. Here's dramas, here's science fiction. This needs to add to 11. We have 6, so we need 5 more. Let's get a different color again. We're working our way out. We did the all 3, and then we did the doubles. So now it says 26 people like comedies. So the C circle should have 26 in it all total. So let's see what we got. Right here, we have 17 so far, right? 10 plus 7 gives us 17. We need 9 more for this to add to 26. Look at the next one. 21 people liked dramas. Okay, so on this slide, I need 21 here. Okay, so I have 11 here, 18. I need this to add to 21. So we need 3 more out here. Now this will add to 21. Let's go back again. 25 people like science fiction. I need this to add to 25. So far we have 15, so we need 10 more people here. Now let's go back and see if we're done. Not quite. Let's see. 60 people were surveyed. There's one more thing we need to check, you guys. We need to make sure all of it adds to 60, because what could happen is if we don't have all 60 people, there could be some that like nothing. Okay, so let's go back and check. We have to add all of this up and see what it adds to. I believe it adds to 44. So we are missing 16 people. Now the whole thing will add to the total of 60 people which were surveyed. Now we have it all broken up and we could answer any type of questions they have. And that comes up in the next example. And I left the pictures of theirs from the book. On this one, it says use the Venn diagram, and this is the one we just worked on, okay? Use the Venn diagram, and it shows the results of the movie survey. Now let's answer some questions. Okay, so we want to know how many of those surveyed like comedies, but they didn't like dramas or science fiction. So they liked comedies, but no dramas, no science fiction. Okay, so they can't be in this circle, they can't be in that one. There were only 9 surveys that liked comedies, but not the other 2. Okay, let's look at the next one. The next one said dramas and science fiction, but not comedies. Okay, so dramas, science fiction, but no comedies. Okay, so we have these here. They didn't like comedy, but they like drama. So that's 8 plus this one here. Okay, so that would be 18. Dramas or science fiction, but not comedies. Let's see. All right, so those liked, okay. All right, in this example, we are going to do one with 3 circles, okay? And we are going to have to draw them. So it says 60 people, so we got 60 all total, were contacted and responded to a movie survey. The following information was obtained. 6 people liked comedies, dramas, and science fiction. 13 people liked comedies and dramas. 10 people liked comedies and science fiction. 11 people liked dramas and science fiction. 26 people liked comedies. 21 people liked dramas. 25 people liked science fiction. Now, it may seem confusing in the beginning. What you want to do is break it down. You need 3 circles: comedies, dramas, science fiction. So your picture is going to look like this: comedies, drama, science fiction. First thing you want to do is find this piece in the middle, the one that is all 3. Okay, that always makes it easier. So let's go back. 6 people like all 3. So I'm going to go over here and I'm going to put 6 in the middle. Now, once we have the middle, let me get a different color here. We are going to now work on the ones that like 2. We're going to work our way out. Okay, so the next one says 13 people like comedies and dramas. Here's my comedies. Here's my dramas. Between these, I need 13 people. I have 6. I need 7 more. Let's go back. 10 people like comedies and science fiction. Okay, comedies, science fiction. I need 10 between the blue and the red circle. I have 6. I need 4 more. 11 people like dramas and science fiction. Okay, between the purple and the red, drama and science fiction, right here, I need 11. I have 6. I need 5 more. Let's get a different color. Now we are ready to work our way out again. Now we're going to deal with the separate circles. Okay, so this one says 26 people like comedies. So what I need is for the comedy circle to add to 26. So far I have 17. I'm going to need 9 more. Let's look at the next one. 21 people like dramas. I need the purple circle to have 21 in it. So far I have 18. I need 3 more. 25 people like science fiction. So I'm going to need the red circle to add to 25. Right now it adds to 15. I need 10 more. Now there's one more piece of information that gets missed a lot. Okay, a lot of people will think they're done, but there might be people who didn't like any of them. So remember in the beginning our survey said 60 people? We need all of these people to add up to 60. Now if you add this right now, it adds to 44. So that tells me that 16 more people did not like anything. Okay, then we have 60 people in the survey. Now in the next example, we're going to use this information to answer some questions about this. So in example 4, here's our circles again. Okay, they're just a little bit prettier than ours. In this example, they say, okay, how many people like comedies but neither dramas nor science fiction? Okay, so we like comedies, but none of these 2 circles. That's just going to be those 9 people. They only like comedies. How many people like dramas and science fiction, okay, and like both, but not comedies? Okay, so these people like dramas and science fiction, but not comedies. So we don't want these 6. We just want these 5. Okay, 11 liked both, but those 6 like comedies. We don't want to include them. So we just want 5 on that one. Part C, dramas or science fiction, one or the other. Okay, so that's any of these, but not comedies. Okay, so we want to leave these out. Okay, they like comedies too. So we are actually adding these three here because it says or. They can like one or the other or both. And that adds to 18. How many people like exactly one movie style? Okay, 9 here, 3 here, and 10 here. Okay, so that's going to add to 22. And sorry, my 2 looks terrible there. At least 2 movie styles. Okay, at least. So that means 2 or 3. Okay, so that's going to be all of these right here. Okay, so we're going to add that up, and that also adds to 22. And how many like none of the movie styles? Well, that would be the 16 down here.